With every step further into the 21st century, global companies must address the critical social issues which are confronting humanity. Beyond merely driving economic success, business leaders, they are now more than ever expected to devise solutions that satisfy social needs. At IMC Group, Chairman Frederick Chevalier Chow has ensured this process is a top priority. With business interests spanning marine, investments, lifestyle, real estate, and more, IMC Group is driven by the mission to serve human well-being and create wealth at the same time.
在政府跟市场当中，是不是要讲网络、讲社团啊？有人说，快乐生产指数 （GHP） 不是 GDP， 所以呢，这个问题新的时代要开始。做商人要做的就是怎么去服务人类这个时代的需要，而产生财富。
A philosophy of sustainability with an emphasis on active citizenship has been developed to integrate business with society. This understanding is what drives all the company's investment decisions and operational policies.
Sustainability is the ability to be able to go forward in infinity. We want to be able to be a business that exists into the generations to come. To us, active citizenship is about the ability for IMC to be able to provide the needs of the society and to embed that within our investment model so that community, business, society, social needs are all taken care of in an environment where business actually fulfill the needs of society and make money at the same time.
Fundamental in the development of this philosophy has been East-West Learning Enterprises, the executive development institute held within IMC Group.
The problem with a lot of learning is you go into a class, you learn, and then you go back. You go back to your usual workplace and then you forget. You don't have the opportunity to use it. But in this case, our colleagues will know much better what we mean by our sustainability model and what do we mean by our active citizenship in IMC's context, in a challenging case of plantation, in a real case of community development.
In March 2010, East-West launched an innovative and ambitious approach to applying active citizenship to the business. Integrated Leadership Program, ILP, took 25 participants from across the group's business units to propose a new plan for community development on one of the company's newly developed oil palm plantations to East Kalimantan, Indonesia. Before embarking on the field project, participants spent 1 week in Hong Kong, engaged in an interactive classroom-based module designed to stretch their thinking.
Just images, right? What comes to your mind? Globalization.
Variety of products.
Free trade, variety of products.
Internet.
Sorry? Internet. What else?
Borders. I mean, there's no borders.
No borders, okay.
Shipping.
Shipping.
What makes it really different is that they are going beyond the usual discussions about the role of business in society and the superficial discussions about CSR and sustainability. They are attacking the problem right at the heart and saying, how will we do something very different given that the world is changing? And for us to have the opportunity to use the Young Leaders Program as a methodology to do that, I think is fantastic.
The Global Institute for Tomorrow, GIFT, a social venture think tank in Hong Kong, was brought in to help design and facilitate this leadership development program.
Plan about how the plantation business in Indonesia will embrace the concepts of community development, sustainability, and environmental care. And if they can do that at a minimum to get the discussion internally in the company, then I think we'll all see that our expectations have been met.
After 8 hours by coach and 3 hours on dirt roads into East Kalimantan, participants had their worldviews expanded even more.
Really nice.
What? And that's the step. Me? Yes.
They met with local residents, migrant workers, plantation management, and communities adjacent to the Nusa Indah Kalimantan plantation.
Selamat datang kepada tim dgff.
At least for now, we are using deep well for water, both for drinking and other purposes. For drinking, usually they use additional chemical to.
Despite their breadth of experience, most of the participants had never been to a plantation, nor to such a remote corner of Borneo. Coming from China, Thailand, Singapore, and Indonesia, the diversity of the group and their varied business expertise created a rich learning environment that promotes multiple worldviews and mindsets.
This village is the first village which support the development and also the plantations of IMC.
Based on open dialogue and comprehensive field research, participants created an integrated community development plan for enhancing livelihoods on the plantation. The plan allocated appropriate resources and was complete with financial analysis, recommendations, and implementation timelines. On the final day of the program, participants presented the results of their hard work to a team of senior management from IMC Group, who came together in Balikpapan for a candid discussion of the proposal.
Education and healthcare. The students basically, their lack of classrooms, libraries, books, computers, internet access. We should supply books or computers to the schools.
We propose a policy commitment and management actions to understand and to management environmental issue. Is creating forest patches within our concessions, and the last one is the buffering the water courses.
To implement active citizenship in the true spirit and to do it effectively, it is very important that we have good governance structure and framework. It's supposed to be guided by key principles for sustainable relating to governance and HR issues.
This process was the beginning of a very significant shift in the overall direction the company would take in years ahead. Their experiences in Kalimantan will influence their beliefs and their sense of empathy throughout their careers. This integrated leadership program was meant as a pilot that IMC Group will roll out for the development of its key talent, realize active citizenship in the world, and cultivate the next generation of company leaders.
Looking for this value from different angle from other participants.
I believe it will bring, again, different angle, different perspective of how we see this business and how we see that we can do differently from other business.
Imagine IMC on a journey. We are a fourth generation business, family-owned business.
IMC value guided. We don't only drive profits, we drive to the next stage.
I just try to find something challenge to my life, so I choose Unify. This philosophy that IMC said, this one is our philosophy we can apply.
It's a good start because we are actually starting from scratch in a way. So makes it easier as well when I talk to my staff as to what it means, when we communicate to our staff, what IMC stands for and the philosophy that we carry.
I mean, quickly, when you talk about global challenges as well.
The philosophy is, the understanding is deepened. We need to have more examples applying this philosophy in the daily business.
是因为我想学领导，领导我自己的生命，领导跟着我一起工作的员工。如果你要学领导，当然那些很有领导能力的人跟他学，对不对？他已经做出来了嘛。